I'm dressed a la Sheldon again. Well, it's getting a little warm. And now I feel it. You never know. It's just, it's 1 degree outside. And if I put on the sweater, it's too warm. Take it off. I start to get cool in this corner. I should get myself another coffee. This one's cooled off. Ah, it's snowing out there. Yeah, we're just at 1 degree and there are flakes coming down. It's supposed to be sunny today, but off and on snowflakes probably possible. So my sister-in-law is talking with a lawyer about her situation. So this is it's a 1 hour consultation. Yeah. So she's trying to see what she can get out of her partner, former partner. So hopefully she'll get good information, go with this lawyer and get something out of it. Because apparently he's not offering enough that's worth it. They lived together for 9 years. So that should be worth something. But whatever, you know. What am I doing? I am trying to make myself an easy to use attendance sheet, because as usual, the attendance that is online is, well, actually, the one that we use at work is quite easy to use, but I take attendance when the students come in. Come in, check. Come in, check. I don't have a computer sitting in front of me going, so I can go click. No. So that's always been my method. I have my own sheets and I check off. So I did the same thing just now. So I have their names, and I'm making a nice long sheet so this can go on for a long time. Because when I'm on the, now this is a tricky, sticky thing, when I'm on the site for the attendance, it does not let me go back and forth between other online pages. So I would go to the online page for the assignment, which is where I see if they've worked on it, how long they've worked on it, what they've done. And then I can't go back to the attendance site, which is also online. Somehow that site does not interact with the others, probably security reasons, right? So what I will do at the end of the day, which I did it now just to test it, and my gung-ho student has already done the work for the day. Yay. Good for you, Abdiaziz. But the next person hasn't done it yet. They have until midnight tonight, according to my assigned. I mean, they have families, they have their own situations. So who knows when they can do things. I'm not going to insist that they work on it at a certain time. This gives them more time, work on it at their convenience. So I'm making an attendance sheet, and at about, well, at the end of the evening when I have time, I will check. So I check the one and I'm going to stop, because otherwise I'd have to check it all day long and over, you know, it's crazy. I'm not going to check whether they've worked on it until later tonight. So right now I have time to work on drawing the lines on my attendance. Almost done. Gotta finish this little gap here. I was going to print it out, and well, I did print it out. I printed out my, this is not actually the names of all the students. This is my morning class attendance, and this is my afternoon class attendance of regular school. These people are not all here. Pretty much they are, though, but a lot of them have not clued in and are not. And I am not going to keep chasing after them. So I've got plenty enough. I've got 20 and 21 or something like that. That's good enough for me, especially in this situation. So no big deal. So I'm going to, I got this pen, it sort of works. My lines are all straight, so it's working better than I thought. Got a good ruler. I love these rulers. Plastic on this side, metal on this side. I have many times cut this already. These are the ones where you're supposed to use your metal, your X-Acto knife, not these ones. You're not supposed to use it here. Anyway, they're great rulers because they are 3. And hold on to this. Great rulers. You can't cut yourself with them. Basically, that's what I'm avoiding because I am so prone to cutting myself. So, yeah. So she's up there talking with her lawyer for an hour. I've got the, oh, and she called 11 o'clock on the dot, just like she said she would, the lawyer. And I'm just waiting for the Prime Minister once again. So I've been on Facebook seeing all the old-time YouTubers coming on. It's overwhelming, all the old-time YouTubers. So few of whom that I know. You can only watch so many people. I mean, I do have a big list of YouTubers that I watch now, but I don't have that list from way back. And I didn't watch a lot of the YouTubers that you sent me, Liz. Holy smokes. Well, no, you didn't send me any. You put me on the list, which is wonderful, but, you know, old names coming back. Actually, I still have some people that I'm sub to now, because Boheme, I'm still sub to him. I saw him do a video a few years ago. So he's still around, but he's trying to do other things. And of course, we're all, well, those of us who are still around are still around. I'm still around. I'm still around. All these years later. 2007 is when I started on YouTube. That's a long time. Yep. Lost my job, sitting around, couldn't find work that was gonna stick around, and I went on YouTube to give me something to do. And it did. All these years later, I am still doing something on YouTube. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So, well, I'm not gonna look. I have to stop myself from looking at my students to see who's working and who's not. Abdi Aziz is working. Right. I'm not going to look if anybody else is working. Rania is not. So that's when I went, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. Yeah. I'm trying not to feel guilty that I'm not helping my sister-in-law, but I can't help her. She's got to set that up to be her place up there. So at times she's painting, at times she's moving things at times. She's organizing things, you know. She's doing different stuff. It's 2 rooms. I can't help her because she has to do that to suit herself. I have offered, but it just does not work. It's one-man job, unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah. So we are not going anywhere. This is a no shopping week. Nothing, 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 because we're staying in, because I have to babysit my grandson again on Friday. And after that, it's a long time. So we can go shopping on Saturday, but not before I babysit him on Friday. We're sticking to it. My sister-in-law is not going to her blood work. She's not going to her ECG. I mean, she's got just health appointments that she's supposed to. But nowadays, people are not going to health appointments. I mean, she will go to this eventually, but just not on Friday. Not this week. And it's terrible how many people have died. I mean, I told her, there's no way I want to go into a senior's residence because it's just not the best place to be. I don't like them anyway. I went into seniors' homes when my dad was in. My mother put him into 1, 2, 3 different seniors' homes. Maybe it's 4. One there, then there, then there. I think it was 3. And I mean, the one that was up the hill here was lovely. So light and clean and airy. The rest were dark and dismal and didn't give off the impression of being terribly clean, and were, like I said, dark and gloomy and smelly. I'd rather not. May have no choice, but I can't afford it. My parents could afford it, so they did it. Obviously, my mother could not afford to keep my dad at home, so that was, or she didn't afford it. I don't know what she could or couldn't do, but she herself could not take care of my dad. So she had to put him in a home, and he was not terribly aware of things. He liked being with other people at times, so maybe he was glad to be away from my mother. I have no idea. But I really wouldn't like him. Anyway, see, it's 11:15. According to the TV clock, it is time for the Prime Minister to come out. So I will finish this. Yeah. She's on there for another 45 minutes.